Hello, Johnny London here, once again.
Well, I've had a look at the lie of the roof, and I think the best thing to do now is stick it in strategic places and get on with tacking it. To that end, I've moved the top sort of centerpiece back over to one side, and then I'm going to work on one side. I'm going to roll that in, put some lines of sort of adhesive as I go, roll it back out, and then concentrate on tacking the bottom edge. I'll then sort of flip the top bit over and glue that and tack that, and then, well, that'll be one side done, and I can repeat on the other side. That's the plan anyway, but let's see how it goes.
Well, if you understood any of that, I'm a Dutchman. But basically, I have to take it all off in order to put it all back on. And I've got a different sealant to stick it with. Which, as you can see, is rather slow going.
Well, what I'm doing there is I'm just sticking it at the edges and a few key places, and hopefully when I roll the felt out I've got it in the right place first time, and it'll just sort of stick and keep it in place while I go around and do the tacks.
Here I'm patting the felt down onto the adhesive.
It's a big thumbs down for that stuff. It's alright at sticking to your hands, but as far as anything else goes, it's not a lot of cop really. It's only about 16-17 degrees out at the moment, so maybe that's affecting it. I did think about putting it in a bucket of water, but it takes 48 hours to dry as well, so.
This is the problem I'm having with it. It only sticks when it wants. But I'm sure it's a temperature related issue.
Well, I thought I'd just put a few tacks in along the edge, put a couple in at the top just to pin that sheet in place as well, and just sort of get a feel for it and see how things might progress. And I think I'm going to be okay like this. Had it been the summertime, obviously that sort of grey sticky stuff would have worked a lot better, and had it been the summertime, might have been a better time even if I was going to go for the sort of bitumen adhesive stuff. I'm not going to bother with that. I just don't like it. It's mucky stuff. It's going to drip through all the gaps in the boards and end up all over everything. Probably won't work well at this time of year, so I'll just pin it and we'll just see how we go from there. Well, I'm persisting with this stuff because it is actually pretty useful when it comes to keeping the felt in place and not sliding off the roof while I'm working with it, so I can position it and it will stay where I want. The key is you just have to go pretty slowly with it and not get tangled up in the plants nearby, preferably. What I'm doing is I'm holding the tacks like that because they're too small to hold with your fingers at all, and then I'm going like that, getting started. So as you can see, I've just put a row of tacks in, so there's one for every sort of wooden slat. These will all be covered. The next layer of felt will come down sort of along about here, and then I'll do the same thing again, put a row of tacks in that. Might even put a little bit of sealant over them or in them or through them or something as well, we'll see.
Indeed, that's exactly what I do. Belts and braces after all. Then some black stuff to finish.
Well, if you think I was going a bit wonky there, well, that's because I was trying to hold the phone, but most of it's coming out a bit better than that. It's just the secondary sort of run of sealant right on the very edge there, and you know, just a bit of belts and braces really.
I'm happy with that. It's come out pretty neat. I can get the rest of the tacks in now the felt is settled.
Losing the light, of course.
Just time to tidy the ends before I call it a day.
Well, we're getting into the rainy season once again, so what I thought I'd better do is tidy away this pile of wood I've got here. It's only going to get, well, soaked, bogged down, waterlogged, whatever. So I'll go through it, all the rubbish bits I'll chop them up and they can go in the wood pile, all the decent stuff I'll sort of squirrel it away, probably in the cabin for now.
Meanwhile, over in the greenhouse,
well, I think it's reached that stage in the job now. I mean, I've got the roofing felt on, I'm sort of waterproofing there more or less, and I feel like I just want to have a good sort of bit of a consolidate now and tidy everything up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear out a bit of space in here with these sort of dead plants and what have you, and then any sort of little bits and pieces I can lay out in here, and these screws and wooden things, you know, out of the rain, and just sort of get everything in a bit of a better order before I sort of move forward, I think. Sort of grist to the mill.
and while I'm about it, there are a couple of odd bits to finish off that have been bothering me. The last of the scrap wood gets a sawing. See you next time.